Today on the 50-Pound Brain, we got our parts from Moss Motors, and one of them needs some love on the lathe, and I'll show you what we're talking about. So let's get started. So here's what I'm talking about. This notch isn't there in this one, and it's not cross drilled for the grease like this one or here. So this is the big part. I want to put this notch in, because once that bolts in, it keeps it from doing this number in the transmission housing. But this one was $35, this one was $18. So we need to turn this weld off on the lathe, take this arm off so we can chuck this up and cut this groove. So that's what we're gonna do. First thing I want to do is put some, what I'm going to call timing marks on this bad boy, so that the arm gets aligned to the shaft correctly. I chucked it up too far in. So now I know when I weld it back on how it's supposed to go back on. Make sure it's not going to hit anything, and it's not. So I had to adjust the tool angle a little bit to get down in at the joint of the arm and the shaft. There we go. So there it is. We'll have a nice shoulder to come back to, and this baby goes back together. Yeah. All right, so now we can chuck this end up. Okay, so we've got these two shafts stuck to a chunk of steel with some super magnets, not the ones I lost doing the overdrive. Some different ones, bigger ones. I should have used these, but just want to transcribe our boundaries of our notch from that one. So we're going to try and replicate this shaft to the best of our ability. How's that look? That looks pretty good. That'll do. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Okay, so now we make our lines more permanent than good old Sharpie. Even though Sharpie says they're permanent, and make them more visible. We need to change our cutter angle now. Okay, so now we don't need to We need to start kind of making it more V-shaped, which really U-shaped, but we can do that with a file. We need to quit taking so much off the sides and go in the middle more. Okay, so we got a nice V notch. We just need to make this rounded now. We're just gonna let the file now we need to check our depth. So the original, or not original, but the replacement shaft that's all done, it's 5.325 at the bottom of the trough. This one is 5.345. Yeah, 5.33. Okay. A little bit more rounding, we'll be good to go. Yeah, it's not pretty, but I think it will do.